Yeah, that's me right there. There's CCTV. Wait, the lights are off. I never cut off the lights when I left. Huh.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
What?
No
I
longer
want to
would anyone tell
understand.
him where to go.
What's going on, guys? My name is Hugo, and I'm going to be playing Stanley Parable. If you haven't seen the last video, I made a little bit of some bold statements here and there that I hope to live through. And I didn't know where to go on next, so I was kind of struggling on what game to pick. And I had the bright idea to pick Stanley Parable. I don't know anything about it, which may surprise a bunch of you since it's been around for quite some time, but I thought with me knowing nothing, this would make a good experience. And I do want to thank the people from the last video as well, like everyone that watched, liked, subscribed. Like, you guys are really amazing for that, and you give me the reason to keep going and doing this stuff. But yeah, let's get right into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Do I have to
This
do
is
that?
what employee 427 did every day.
That's gotta
every
be
month,
the most
of every
boring
year.
job ever.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending,
Yes!
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
He's happy?
And then one day, something
Oh.
very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Is he the
Never
only one
in
at
all
work?
his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
That's crazy.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
Oh.
he got up from his desk and stepped
Oh,
out of
weird.
the office.
Okay. The paint peeling off the desk and everything. That's just never. Oh, it's actually moving. Wait, did the time actually set, like, for real? No, it didn't. It asked me for the time earlier. I don't know why. Can I crouch? I hate Mondays. What are you, Garfield? I've never. Why am I moving so fast? He's an athletic dude that sits, even though he sits down all day. Can I get on the computer? Oh, I guess. Can I answer the phone? I guess not. What do I do? This isn't like some horror game,
All of
is
his
it?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It looks like they were in the middle of doing something and just stopped. Like they just
No
vanished
matter
as they
how
were doing
hard
their work.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, it must be me. Okay. Can't even look outside. It's a computer. Was I not supposed to do that? Be my Valentine. Dude, look what happened. Who fought? Dude, it literally looks like someone just vanished. Like all of these people vanished in the middle of doing what they had to do. The door's open. What the heck is going on here? Can I pick this up? Every time I touch something, it sounds like I'm just pressing on said keyboard. Did that door just open by itself? Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why would they give me 2 set of doors and proceed to tell me that I go to my left? Should I go to my right anyway? The lights don't work back here. I'll just go to my left. This is really uncomfortable. You guys may not know this, but I'm really queasy whenever it comes to scary games. I'm easily.
There was not a single person
frightened.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside of you. Take it out passively aggressively. Wait, it didn't even last long enough. Okay. Bro. I don't think a broom closet is supposed to sound like that. Is a
Coming
boss
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Executive bathroom. Okay. Even they're gone. What is going on?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Alright.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Then why would I just... Okay, anyway. Why does the boss have alcohol at his job? Oh, what is it? 2845?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input anything on the device, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, nah, bro. It's giving, Prey. You wake up and walk outside. Hey, man. This ain't no scary game, is it? Like, I'm being so serious right now. Come on, man. How do I... This is definitely an elevator shaft, and I don't want to just drop down there. Do I have a flashlight? Okay, whatever.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Bro, that is so creepy. This is really
Stanley
creepy.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What's the point? Wait, why is this here? Call me crazy, but it looks like even from the first door, then the staircase, like, you have a series of choices you could just make. And this is one. I don't even know if I should. Why would I need to escape? I'm confused.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This is insane. It's a lot of monitors. Oh, camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
I wish I could find my number.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wait, what was my numbers? I wish I could remember what my number was. Was it 427? Yeah, it was 427. Yeah, he was 427, 427, 427, 427, 4. Yeah, that's me right there. There's CCTV. Wait, the lights are off. I never cut off the lights when I left. Okay. So odd.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, you see that monitor? Why is that red over there? For 528. Y'all saw that?
He refused to believe it.
Wait, is it gonna play it again?
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So disabled. Wait, what's that up there? It's a series of staircase. 1, 2. Can I? What is that button? There's a button up there. It says, okay, there's 1, 2, 4. How do you even get to 4? Where's 3? No, there's 5. That's 3. I'm gonna press the buttons. I don't know what they mean, but I'm going to. Can I press it? 1, 2. Can I run? I guess I can. 3. I can't even. Alright, I did all that for nothing. Which also kind of surprised me. I downloaded this game, it was like 7 gigabytes or something like that. I was like, this is extremely small. Like, how small is this game? Wait, there's more buttons.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Then I'll just click off. Okay.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Was it over? Yes. He had won.
What?
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Yeah.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
What?
No
I
longer
want to
would anyone
understand.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Can I refuse? If they gave me a series of choices, can I refuse now and go back in the dark? I'm going to check. Because I have so many... I thought the process of me playing said game... I can't walk backwards. Was going to tell me what happened to everybody.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
Says who?
was happy.
What? And then I restart? What? Do I... I'm gonna make this short and end it here. I'm gonna continue playing this game because I have some questions. But, if you're liking this so far, please leave a like. And I'll see you guys on the next one.